Hello, I'm going to read a selection from my book Impenetrable Falsehoods called Eulogy. The kitchen sink was in the woods. Not the little brushed steel one that's in the house, but the big stone one that my dad and my uncle took out of the old Goff farmhouse. They put it out back, beyond the field and into the woods, carefully choosing a spot by the brook. They tipped it on its side, propped it up with rocks so that it wouldn't right itself, and left it there for me and my brother to play in. Play in it we did. My dad and uncle faced the open side to the brook, and my brother and I would sit in it, side by side, listening to the water burble over the moss-slimed rocks. The sink was huge, and we could lay in it, stretched out along its length, and neither feet nor head would touch the ends. For many summers that sink was our fort, our submarine, our house, fishing hut, airplane. It was our getaway place when we needed time alone from the world of adults and make-believe called to us. It was a thinking place, and, when we were older, it was a make-out place. I write this sitting in my kitchen sink. A kitchen sink that has meant more to me than any other object, even more than some people have. The sunlight slants in from the right, past the hanging creepers and vines that have invaded my sacred place. It is crusted with a layer of detritus, dead leaves, dirt, animal droppings, and sticks. Its old slate-gray color has been subsumed by sickly greens and dead grays. The sink looks and smells like a tomb. Its old comfort is gone. I write this sitting in our kitchen sink. Ours, mine and my brother's. I pause and listen to the brook, swollen with spring thaw, and I can hear it calling out to him. I hear his name whispered upon the mossy rocks. I hear it in the whistle of wind in budded branches. I hear it in the rustle of dried leaves. I'm sitting in my old spot, left of center, as if he is still here. If I close my eyes, I can feel his body, in that way that you do when someone is near, a faint yet intent electric pulsing. Perhaps he is. I don't know. I never put much stock in ghosts or spirits. I believed them, though. He loved ghost stories. The scream of a jay brings back the day when we talked about girls for the first time with any seriousness. He wanted to know if what he had heard about the mechanics of making love was true. Maybe I should have been honest with him, but I was the big brother, and bragging wasn't just my job, it was expected. Poor Patricia Wilson suffered from his misplaced deviance. A friend of his soon set him straight, but he gained a reputation in school from it that became the initial crack in a schism that separated us for years. I never meant for any of that to happen. I thought that maybe if he would listen to me, accept my apology, that he would be okay. Instead, I took too long. I waited too long. I've been staring at the trees, listening to the forest sounds for 45 minutes. The seat of my pants is wet from the dampness, but not as wet as my eyes. I ask for forgiveness one last time.